Welcome to today's Champions League playoff match between Bodø/Glimt and Inter Milan. We are traveling north of the Arctic Circle for this first leg tie at the Aspmyr Stadium for the home side. This is a historic moment. Bodø/Glimt are knockout stage debutants. Their journey here was spectacular. After failing to win any of their first 6 league phase games, they secured progress with a grandstand finale. Against all odds, they defeated Manchester City 3-1 at home and then beat Atletico Madrid 2-1 away from home. Their opponents, Inter Milan, are 3-time winners and have reached the final twice in the last 3 seasons. The Nerazzurri arrived via an uneven campaign, winning their first 4 games but then suffering 3 consecutive defeats. A 2-0 win over Borussia Dortmund was not enough to make the top 8. They now must take the long route to the last 16. Inter truly excel in 2-legged ties, having won 10 and lost just 1 of their last 15 knockout matches, following 6 straight wins in Serie A. They sit 8 points clear at the top of the table. Their most recent victory came in Saturday's Derby d'Italia, a 3-2 win over Juventus.
Imagine this. It's -degrees in the Arctic Circle, last season's Champions League finalists. Serie A leaders against a team from northern Norway you've barely heard of. Result? 3-1. Bodø/Glimt just destroyed Inter Milan in their own Champions League playoff first leg. Italian football is in free fall, and this might be the biggest embarrassment yet. Stick around, this is insane. First, Juventus gets hammered 5-2 by Benfica. Then Atalanta loses 2-0 to Dortmund. And now, Inter, yes, the mighty Inter of Inzaghi's successor Christian Chivu, falls 3-1 away to Bodø/Glimt. This is becoming a pattern. Italian clubs are struggling big time in these Champions League playoffs. But nobody expected this level of collapse, especially not against Bodø/Glimt on their plastic pitch in freezing Norway. The game flips early. 20th minute. Genius moment from Kasper Høgh, a ridiculous backheel pass that slices through Inter's defense like butter. Sondre Fet is through, calm, clinical, right into the top corner. 1-0 Bodø/Glimt. Pure class. The stadium erupts. Inter is stunned. Inter fights back though. Darmian hits the post almost instantly. Then, 30th minute, young gun Pio Esposito shows why he's so highly rated. Sharp turn in the box, first touch finish, boom. 1-1, game on. Halftime, all square. Inter had chances. Lautaro hit the post after a great Barella pass, but they couldn't take the lead. You felt the momentum could swing either way. Then the second half arrives, and Inter completely collapses. 61st minute. Former Milan man Jens Petter Hauge wants revenge. Høgh lays it off perfectly. Hauge unleashes an absolute rocket into the top corner. 2-1 Bodø/Glimt. Inter is rattled. Just 3 minutes later, another brilliant team move. Høgh again. The Danish striker is unstoppable tonight. Taps into an empty net. 3-1.2 goals in 3 minutes. Game over. Bodø/Glimt controls everything after that. Inter had no answer. Høgh with 1 goal plus 2 assists. Man of the match by a mile. So here we are, Inter 1-3 down. They need a miracle next week at the Giuseppe Meazza. Win by at least 2 goals, or win by 3 if they concede again. Christian Chivu has a massive job on his hands. Lautaro might be injured too. That's another huge blow. But remember, it's San Siro. The fans. The history. Inter has come back from worse. Can they pull off the remontada? Or will Bodø/Glimt become legends and knock out another giant? Drop your prediction in the comments. Does Inter qualify? Or is this the end? Like if you're shocked, subscribe for the return leg reaction, and I'll see you next week for what could be historic, one way or the other. Forza Inter, or congratulations Bodø/Glimt. Peace.